Right, Shalom, Yeshua. Want to start for those by giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Shai, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and honors to you brothers that are doing the work in truth, while sincerity. In this edition, I'm going to be answering the question, when exactly was America great? Right, because this geezer, Donald Trump, likes to use this phrase, make America great again, make America great again. You know, the worst thing about it is you have some of you bonehead, two-third ass niggas who are voting for this guy. Two-third ass Jake who are voting for this guy, man. He's saying make America great again. How was America founded? America was founded on your blood. That's what he's saying. He's saying those were the good old days. Right? And I just came across this article. I'm not gonna read it because there's some leavens in there. Um, Right. Was it great when we got started and half the country owned slaves and only people in your economic class could vote? Right. And this guy's, he's hit the point. He's hit the nail on the head. Is that what you think was great? Was that great for you? And, for these Edomites, yeah, it was great. Ultimately, Jake built this entire kingdom and they've been living off of it for off the back of our blood for ages now. And now it's time to, now that Jake is waking up and we're starting to talk about recompense, they've got a problem. Let's not forget what he did to our brothers Gad and Reuben. Esau likes to talk about genocide. That's real genocide there. What he did to our brothers, the southern kingdom, brought them in cargo slave ships. He wants to talk about genocide, but we should forget about slavery. This man's a fucking devil. So you niggas that are voting for this guy, you're just, he's putting it in your face, man. Right? So this is Isaiah 47. I'm gonna get the point. This is verse 12. So stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. And that's this whole verse is talking about America and its eventual destruction. Let me read that again. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, and that's like it's the wrong verse. To stand now with thine enchantments, that's the witchcraft, with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. And that's talking about from the inception of America. From the very beginning, it's built up on witchcraft, built up on murder, built up on blood. In fact, how you can't not then get Habakkuk 2, is it chapter 12 that I want? Yeah, it is Habakkuk 2:12. It says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity. Woe means destruction. America's not gonna become great again. It's spiritual because I've been meaning to do this video for some time now. And another brother just did a video, and it just kind of reminded me that I wanted to do this video. I had the time, so It says Obadiah 1:3 says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down? Though thou exaltest thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. And when did Esau do this? Esau did this around 1969, when the Apollo mission apparently went to the moon. I think you had the song The Israelites, Desmond Decker. He released that around about the same year of the year after. The truth started coming around in that time. But what have we had since the 1970s? America's just general demise. 1970 was the decade. I think it was the year, but it was certainly the decade where you had the Rose v. Wade case. If you've done any studying up on abortion, that's when abortion was legalized. That's I don't really remember all of the other stuff that's happened, but you can see for yourself, as in other stuff, as in direct X, Y, Z, and being able to name the dates for you. But since then you've had homosexuality's become legalized. It's become normalized. In fact, it's become promoted. Transsexuals. This world is just completely just degraded. I remember seeing a picture of how sluts were portrayed in movies. Well, in movies way back when, and they were dressed better than how teenage girls, and by sluts I meant prostitutes, and they were dressed better than how teenage girls today in TV shows are dressing. And it says Jeremiah 50 and 12 says, "Your mother shall be so confounded, she that bare you shall be ashamed." That's England. That's talking about England, because England birthed America. Yeah, Britain, as in the mother of America. America will be destroyed and left as a desert. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness and dry land and a desert. Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. And those plagues, the main one is those nuclear missiles. Because those nuclear missiles are utterly going to destroy, decimate, whatever a word you want to use to describe that, hyperbole, I think is the word. Whatever hyperbole you want to use. America is going to be finished and destroyed. And it will never be inhabited again. It shall be a memorial for those who shall live ungodly. And here it is, the scriptures also talk about how Sodom and Gomorrah were to be a memorial for them to live ungodly. And what did Esau do? Esau completely said, yeah, whatever, and still instituted the whole homosexuality, still instituted freak sex acts, still promotes that shit. But with that, I'm going to say, Shalom.